Yu-Gi-Oh! Land by P. Klein 3:17-12. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Land, which was the Earth before it caught fire, monsters and machines roamed the Earth. They lived in harmony until a special attribute summoned darkness over half the world. The dark side of the world never faced light, and light never faced dark. They were once friends, but now they are arch enemies and rivals. But because of betrayal, they went to war, friend versus friend, family member versus family member. In the end, the dark attribute flew into deep space to never be heard from again from the other attributes. The White House Affair by P. Klein 3:17-12. At 2:30 in the morning at the White House, there was an assault. The reason for the assault was the president stopped shipping weapons to China. The defenders had Uzis, AK-47s, and M16s. The attackers did not have as good weapons as the defenders. It was as if they were insane. In the end, the attackers retreated to their homes.
It was 1 a.m., New York, and Sarah was tired, like really tired, but she couldn't. She wouldn't. No, not her. You see, Sarah was one of those go-out-and-do-it types of people, and she had a mission, just like Vicky and Josh, her best friends and teammates. But Josh was a lying-in-wait type, unlike her impulsive personality, so he would be in bed, waiting. Her phone buzzed to life. It was Josh's ringtone. "Hey," he crackled, still in bed like she'd guessed. "Hey," she said. "Ready?" "Always," she tried to say with a smile. "Perfect. Sarah, if this doesn't work, then it will. I mean, it has to, right?" The line went silent until the electric voice came on. "Your call is not complete. Please try again." Beep. Josh rolled over in bed. It was almost time to call Vicky. But how could he? It was the beginning and end of their story. 1:30. It was time. He picked up the phone and called, letting it ring once, then hung up. Knowing that Vicky, all the way in LAX, hiding in a storage room, would be at work, searching cargo. Unlike him, he was helpless. He got up, shoes, jacket, briefcase. Like the rest of them, he was ready for any and everything.
The Heaven of School by Leah Fusco, 3/17/2010. It was 2:30 a.m. in the morning. I sat down near the place where my mother killed my father. That bloodstain is the only proof my mother is secret. I could care less. I'm in New York, being forced to go to a reform school called Heaven, because Mom gets drunk every night and is always abusing me. I think a good name for my school is Hell. I'm a hard worker, but my mom is a lazy woman who does not care about me. I don't think about her anymore. I earn cash by making dinner and taking care of my mother. I laughed as my mother hugged me for the first time in my life. I packed my clothes and my books with stuff like a rabbit stuffed animal in a book called My Night and My Day. Now I must go. I will miss Mom, but she will not miss me. She does not care about what people think of her, and I don't care what people think about me. The place met near the door is a goodbye sign. When I come back, Mom will keep it there. I add up the stuff I brought, my clothes, my books, and my happy stuffed animal. This time, the time is 1:20 a.m. I am gone away from home. This is happening because of Mom's a drunk.
The trip to work. The clock reads 9:35 as I start to walk to work. Please start to walk down the street. The streets are a little less crowded than before. The few people on the streets have thick clothes on them because of the cold weather. Shirts, sweaters, and scarves litter the street like pigeons. I am not as heavily clothed as the rest of them, but I have stayed warm because I was running. I look back at my clock. It reads 9:49. I am not even across the park. If I continue to go at this rate, I will be late. So I start to run, so I will not be late. I rush off as fast as a car. Trees, flowers, and rocks zoom past me as I go. I get to work on time, unlike some other people.
Moody by Gabriel K. Bedford, March 17, 2012. I woke up in the morning with an unexplainable feeling of despair. I dragged myself out of bed, showered, and put my clothes on. By 9:30, I was out the door. Instantly, a wave of cold, dry air slammed me in the face. The sky was covered with overcast, which only worsened my mood. I moved like a sloth to the cafe. 20 minutes later, I was in the cafe. I ordered some hot cocoa. The sky was still dark, but the warm beverage helped my mood and brightened my day. With new resolve, I marched out the door. I felt like I could reach up and touch the sky. The sun shone brilliantly through the clouds, reminding me it was almost noon. My joy caused me to suddenly laugh. I laughed like a madman. Only moments before, I was completely depressed, but now I was in total ecstasy. Tears of joy and happiness streamed down my face. My day had been completely reversed.